Ask me for a favor, then I tell you no. True colors gon' show, yeah, true colors gon' show. Ask me for a favor, then you tell them no. True colors gon' show, yeah, true colors gon' show. Ask me for a favor, then I tell you no. True colors gon' show, yeah, true colors gon' show. Ask me for a favor, then I tell them no. True colors gon' show, yeah, true colors. What it do? It's your boy Drew Blue back at it again for another Vibe Out sesh. Ow! Alright, so we're gonna be tackling right now, as far as I can tell, the last episode I'm covering on Gio Dee, which is gonna be the latest project to date. So unless he comes through with something within this week or so, you know what I mean? I don't know. But either way, I'm here to cover Ready Now, which is a 10-track record that he dropped literally almost a year ago, back on February 2020. It's still processing in my mind. We in 2021, but hey, Happy New Year's to everybody, anyone that's watching right now. We vibing out. I'm ready to get into this. Like I said, 10 tracks. Man, I'm gonna hit what you got right here. And to keep it truthfully, I think some of y'all got short attention spans, so I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna stay truthful to it. I'm gonna play the first minute and 30 seconds. Then after that, I'll listen to the rest of the track off screen, tell you what I think. And depending on how the song goes, maybe I might cut it off before a minute and 30 seconds. But yeah, no more wasting time, y'all. Let's get into it. And in case y'all don't, I got the damn hiccups. Alright, so y'all already know the drill. And in case you don't know, this is usually where I go in and cut the chat, get in the track, and vibe out. That was a weak ass wait. Whew. Track number 1, Save Yourself, produced by Shabazzo. Let's get it.
They said do not wish death upon your enemies. They left me for dead, so why wouldn't I keep the energy? That LA world, they fucked me up, I'm lost in fantasies. Can't give you all my love, cause you'll fuck up my plans, you see. My life's a bitch, but I still love her, won't you dance with me? I took a cap, I wonder where this shit is sending me. I have to get closer to energy creating me. I try so hard. You need to save yourself in the moment. You need to just save yourself. You need to just save yourself in the moment. You need to just save yourself. You cannot erase yourself in the moment. You cannot erase yourself.
Yo, I'm liking this.
Demons, they've been reaching out.
Yo, I'm liking this. I'm loving this right now. Yo, Gio Dee, hey, I'm liking this. I didn't know what I was gonna get into when I was gonna play this. But right off the bat, when I saw the track list, I already heard one song right here. I'm already playing it right now. I can't wait to get to track number 4. But I already heard Colors, and I knew this man was getting back into form, like on some fashionably late shit. Like I really like that that EP that he dropped, man, back in 2013. To me, that's still a record that just continues to have value over time. Like that's really aging well for me. So projects like that where Gio Dee is not afraid to go ahead and try something different, be a little experimental with his production, at the same time coming in with a very substantial, performance. I can't ask anymore, man. I mean, like I said, this dude is just solid. So I'm already feeling this. I don't know who's on the feature, but definitely I don't really want to take anything away from Gio Dee, man. But the vibe I'm getting from him, it's the same kind of vibe when I was getting into Travis Scott music, and that shit was like, you know what I mean? So I like the way that he came in with such an epic intro. And to me, like, this isn't like new to me, but at the same time, it feels like he's just once again refining his own craft and continuing to just evolve forward as an artist. I like it. So next track, number 2, Truth Be Told. And another rule I'm gonna play in, if any of these songs are like 2 minutes and 30 seconds or less, I'm just gonna play the whole song, vibe out to it, and then give you guys what I think about it. But yeah, track number 2, Truth Be Told, produced by Atrocity. I'm feeling this shit. Let's get it.
Yo, y'all ready for Gio Dee? Let him hear you all bring it back. Came up by my mama's road in 92. Barely even know my pops. I was raised in GT, jumped out the stool. Let me tell you about me, nigga, shit you never knew. I just took these words, nigga, turned to me cool. I just took your bird, nigga, shit got me like food. Take the answers, lessons, dog, I'll never lose. I'ma tell your ass about me, shit you never knew. Lately I've been trying my best to keep it cool. My baby mama tryna work to put me on the news. Ask the cop color, that shit ain't cute. Like they doing hustling to put my son to school. You got a lot to shit the game, got shit to lose. Man, don't fight me, no niggas. Now we finna do. If me, my niggas sliding on you, we finna shoot. Finna take your life, nigga, take you out your shoe. Oh, we been in fences day one. Okay, cool. You try to tell me about his cousin like he ain't one too. You see the niggas I'm with, they solid and we do. You can't go to war with me cause you ain't got no truth.
So I'm gonna be real right here with you. I'm not feeling this song, and I definitely am not feeling this beat at all. To me, it's just another generic industry-based type of beat. I just don't fuck with that pattern. That being said, though, like, it's just, for me, it's like, it's whatever, because I know Gio can come in way stronger. You know what I mean? Way stronger than this. So I'm not tripping. Plus, like I said, we get 2 tracks down the road, we're gonna get a song where we really get Gio Dee on his level, which, like I said, it's just ridiculous. Like, the dude can kill it, and Automatic on the hook, as always. Like, that's what I always expect when I'm hopping on a track. I'm always expecting some sort of substance to hit me that's gonna be really strong. At the same time, Automatic on the hook. Like, dude is automatic on the hook like Steph Curry on a 3. End of discussion. But that being said, though, like, if truth be told, man, if this was the direction he was trying to go on this song, honestly, flow wise, everything, I mean, if you're really trying to go with what's popping on the radio in the industry, yeah, this shit definitely hit. And I'm listening to the lyrics, you know what I mean, and he's basically trying to explain his come up once more, you know what I mean, even though he kind of went in some sort of details. But like, if you're familiar to listen to Gio Dee, I mean, which I'm gonna be real with you, I think maybe it went over me on some lyrics, but I don't know if he really touched up that much on anything about his personal grow-ups, you know, with the, I think on Georgetown Drive, back on TOTB1. I remember that one. Yeah, but other than that track, Georgetown Drive, and then about talking about his son, like, we really didn't get that. We don't really get that much about him and his personal life as much. You know, obviously, Fashionably Late EP, when you go from the intro on growth and all that, him talking about trying to make it through the struggles that he was going through. You know what I mean? It's like, what I'm trying to get at is, yeah, seldom does he talk about his personal life. But when he does, though, that shit does hit deep. But at the same time, this is like a template I've seen a few other artists do. I'm not saying Gio Dee is especially getting on it. To me, it's kind of cool that he's actually going a little more details about his personal life. Because some artists, and I'm going to put them out right now, but like an example is like Tory Lanez. Dude is talking about the same shit. It's like on Recycle, on a rerun. He's talking about the same shit that he went through, that he talked about on a record like 6 years ago, and he's doing the same thing but on a different type of beat, kind of like recycling his lyrics for a new type of beat. And it's like, or new type of flow. And I'm like, you can't tell me something that I don't really know about listening to your lyrics. So to me, it's like, wow, I already heard a lot about this dude's story in his song. When it comes to Gio Dee, he's really most of the time you're really here to just party out and vibe out with him, and he doesn't really go on a deep and substantial stuff. But when that nigga really talks, hey, all I can do is sit back, relax, and just listen to this man speak. That's all I'm gonna say right there. But we're gonna move on to track number 3, which is titled Flea Talk, produced by That Boy Shy. If I ever fall in love. Now that's not how it goes, bro. But if I was gonna go, if I ever fall in love. Nah. Fuck that. I fucked it up. The first song that popped in my head was Sexual, but like, baby. I don't know why, man. I gotta get back to them 90s R&B vibes, but hey, that shit just hit me right there when they said That Boy Shy. I was like, okay, you talking about do na da da do na do na da da do. All right, no joke, y'all. Track number 3, Flea Talk. Let's get it.
Shout out to my plush, she stay anonymous. I took all these practice, don't want for my heart again. Talk about my music, know I put my heart in it. If you ain't got a bag for me, can't play part in it. Talk about my city, know that I'm the heart of it. Know the music scene, out here, I done started hit. You can hate on me, all you want.
No disrespect to you, Gio. But to me, as a producer, I love using the clap certain times. It brings fire to the track. But to me, when all these niggas are out here making this type of production, all they do is turn an 808 into a kick, and you just have a clap just repeating every fourth of the beat. It's so generic, so boring. After 20 seconds, I can't stand listening to the beat. But I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna go right here, maybe 30 more seconds. If I'm not feeling it, move on to the next song.
Slapping this, when they hear this new flow, they gon' copy this. Keep that hard on me, nigga, we don't play the fire. I don't shit forever, baby, I'ma die for mine. Sippin' Henny straight, nigga, fuck a Bud Light. They won't take the light, yeah, they get my buzz right. Acting like they getting money, really broke. Really put the work in, was really on the stove. Really took the trips, nigga, down the fucking roads. If you don't know about me, nigga, now you know. We ain't about to fuck, baby, keep on all your clothes. Only thing I want is neck, yeah, keep it through. He on man's thick.
No, I'm done. Sorry, dude, but you getting way too. It's just way too extra. The same shit that I don't like when I hear from Tory. Like, fuck that. I'm moving on. That's definitely a big no, like X for me. I'm done. Track number 4. Let's rewatch all this. Get back to the old Gio Dee vibe right here with this track. Number 4, Colors.
Yeah. Let's sip to this. Sip to this new life that we're about to live. Yeah. Next to that, can't sleep, I'm popping the side around. Talk to the demons, I hear them inside my walls. Hey, I hear the ones that she gon' ask me to cover. I got faded and I just told her I love her, but I ain't mean it at all. I ain't mean it at all. These niggas is crap. 50, not 50, a fool with the knob. They go stupid with glizzy, that's how they talk. I speak in the 50, I know that they hear me, I know that they feel me. Have a deposit, I need it for certain. He ain't from the hood, man, a nigga suburban. He claim me a boss. We know he a worker, pull up in the biz, walk off to the spot. Ducking the law, doing 95 on the 95, nigga, I'm swerving. She ain't attending and cheating and worth it. I buy a working. Two for the pie and the drip like detergent. They can't go toe to toe, they ain't got the courage. These niggas is many, me know they refer us. You can't be around if you don't serve a purpose like, oh, yeah. Ask me for a favor, then I tell you no. True colors gon' show, yeah. True colors gon' show. Ask me for a favor, then I tell you no. True colors gon' show, yeah. True colors gon' show. Ask me for a favor, then I tell you no. True colors gon' show, yeah. True colors gon' show. Ask me for a favor, then you tell them no. True colors gon' show, yeah. True colors gon' show. Just nowadays they say they don't handsome. I guess that money is what come with attention. They getting attention, they throwing attentions. I'm working daily on the band and expanding. The goal is turn these words to a defender. For real, for real. We don't do it for camera. I'm carrying the sack like I'm just in it. And you can get taxed, nigga. You random. If it ain't about money, a nigga is off. And I'm trying to flip money and buy back the project. Some reasons think opinions about it. They diamonds, they wear, they dripping like dolphins. I don't entertain it, don't listen to gossip. I'm watching they eye contact, listen to content. I can't enjoy it cause this shit is just nonsense. I don't get shit if it ain't about profit. Like, ask me for a favor, then I tell you no. True colors gon' show, yeah. True colors gon' show. Ask me for a favor, then I tell you no. True colors gon' show, yeah. True colors gon' show. Ask me for a favor, then I tell you no. True colors gon' show, yeah. True colors gon' show. Ask me for a favor, then you tell them no. True colors gon' show, yeah. True colors gon' show.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That song's an absolute banger. And the one Red Tommy, like, to me, it's like, okay, cool. You don't really want to involve the 808 as much. Just give me something different. Like, when it comes to the production, shout out to Worldwide Tack on this. That's what I'm talking about. Mix it up. Let that shit hit up. Everyone wants to go and then get that clap like. Then you get the 808 just coming in as a kick. It's like, come on. It's so boring. That's like me fucking getting a fucking piece of paper. Say maybe 2 or 3 color pencils. And fucking draw a stupid ass stick figure. You know what I mean? Cheap ass son with, like, you know what I mean? It's like, do you want to see a picture like that? Or do you want to see some motherfucking art? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a like, you got to put some respect into the fucking craft. Like, don't disrespect the 808. Treat it right at the same time. Like, as a producer, you got to take pride in that. You want to come in with something that hits, that just hits right. If it's not going to come in hard, it got to come in smooth. If it's not coming in smooth, damn it, it's got to get you feeling some type of way. Otherwise, if you ain't feeling it, what are you doing? That's all I got to say, man. So, you know what I mean? Atro City, that boy Shy, get y'all shit together, my mans. I don't know what y'all doing. But we're going to go ahead and play the next track. Track number 5, RIP to Gio, produced by Worldwide Tack.
While they pay for attention. If I hit her up, then I gotta hit the witness. Police on me, got up on the mission. Birds on me, I ain't talking chickens. Serving and the test the doors up, it's like a bitch. If they ask me questions, I say it's none of my business. Always throwing subs at me, can I get a bitch? Lips in this place, I'm like a fish, I'm planning fitness. I'm different, you get me different. These niggas pretty pissed up on the low.
I don't mind the beat here. The beat's solid. Right now, I'm feeling like Worldwide Tack is 2 for 2. But Gio Dee, what are you doing, dog? What do you have much more melodies in your vocal arsenal. You don't need to fucking sound like boring, generic, monotone Travis Scott from Astro World on this motherfucker. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, that's another miss from me, from Gio. So far, I can say we got Flea Talk and RIP to KOD's 2 misses by him. Flea Talk and Truth Be Told, I would say, are 2 misses production-wise. So to me, I would say right now, Flea Talk got the double whammy for just I don't know, generic flow, generic production. That's all I got to say about that. But I'm gonna play maybe about 30 more seconds, and then we'll go on to the next song. Also, I want to say this and note, this shit came out before St. Regis. So everything I'm criticizing about Gio Dee right now, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, let me elaborate what he did right. Go and play St. Regis, listen to the second verse. That's what I'm talking about. Dude is a lot more vocally talented than this. That's what I'm going to say. He can do better than this. All right? Simple as that. I'd rather go listen to TOTB2, where all the production are mixed, they're raw, and it's all over the place. It may not be perfect, but to me, I consider that more of an art than anything that sounds generic and boring, man. To me, it's just like you're trying to sound like everybody else. That's just how I feel. Ain't changing that. No, I'm done. I can't listen to this anymore. This was a huge turnoff for me. As soon as I heard this from, I stopped looking out for Travis Scott's music after Astro. I was done with that dude. But I know Gio Dee definitely dumped this idea as of now. Like, I haven't heard him really try to make a joint like that. But maybe I might go check out a few of his singles that he dropped here and there and see what I feel about that. But like I said, dude has some good vocal ranges. To me, he's on the right track based off the most recent single I heard, St. Regis. I know he did one more song after that, but to me, man, I'm like, dog, if he's on that same point like he did on that second verse, end of discussion. Because it's like, dude can do so much to get the party livid with his voice, and he's automatic on the hook. I don't really got to say this anymore. So, we're going to play the next track. Number 6, Tookie, produced by J Nash. This and the next song's like 2 minutes long, so check it out. Niggas always on the wood, coulda and shoulda. I've been about that action, never doubt shit. Fuck the critics and all that they gossip. Bitches say they got me, but they ain't got me. Niggas say they got me, but they ain't got me. Niggas say they got me, but they ain't got me. Hands in the hand, I'm the one who got me. Take a look, I've been about the shit and I ain't living by the books. Hear my name and know that's associated with crooks. Don't do it for looks. Want a bag, nigga, then just put me on the hood, yeah. Got it out of mud, I stayed on 10 toes. You don't talk about me, baby, keep your mouth closed. Used to be a Honda's, not a foreign leg roll. Take a bit from Bronx and shop all on that rolls. Keep a circle tighter than a fucking cornrow. You ain't got a name where you from, you want to know. Really heard about it, we really heard about it. And my niggas gon' kill to say the word about it. Cause you really got ties, my nigga, you ain't getting no dabs. Cause you not my nigga, I been doing this shit forever, do or die, my nigga. If you switch up, stay on that side, my nigga. Feeling like Tookie, niggas always on the wood, coulda and shoulda. I've been about the action, never doubt shit. Fuck the critics and all of they gossip. Bitches say they got me, but they ain't got me. Niggas say they got me, but they ain't got me. Niggas say they got me, but they ain't got me. Cause in the hand, I'm the one who got me. Let me pause it real quick. So, if I was talking about Fleet Talk being like generic A for like one of the two industry type of beats that's being pushed out, it's either they're going for generic A or they're going with this one right here, this production, which is generic B. I call it the apologetic generic beat. This is what a lot of these artists will do, like a lot of the big mainstream artists. If, for all their real, day one fans are real fans, I'm not going to do the quotations on that. But like the ones that don't feel like, and they know better too, when you make that type of production where it's like, that shit just don't hit. It's just, it feels very generic, childish, and you know what I mean? Like, just half-assed. They come through with this shit. They're like, okay, you know what? That shit was weak. We're sorry. We're going to just make this 808 turn louder. That's the only difference. You go from that to this. But to me, it's like, everybody's doing this beat too. It's like, at a certain point, you got to stop with that. You got to stop with the this. It's like, come on. Like, you know what I mean? So, be real with you. Like, I'm not going to knock this beat specifically because I feel this shit. So, J Nash, I'm just letting you know, like, Like, don't take this personal at all. Like, this shit, I actually feel this beat. The fuck? Oh, they got sprinklers going on right there. And Gio Dee's not too bad on this beat, but it's like I've heard too many artists do this type of beat. It's like generic B or generic A. That's really how it is. And nobody wants to be different no more. Everyone wants to sound like the fucking same. And I'm sick of that shit. Like, I'm being real. Rant or whatever, however you want to take it. I'm just tired of that bullshit. But let me play the rest of it, because I actually like this beat.
I've been about the blues, feeling like Tucky. Niggas always in the wood, coulda and shoulda. I've been about the action, never doubt shit. Fuck the critics saying all that they gossip. Bitches say they got me, but they ain't got me. Niggas say they got me, but they ain't got me. Niggas say they got me, but they ain't got me. Hands in the hand, I'm the one who got me.
It's a damn shame, bro. Like, this beat was really good back when DJ Mustard was making that shit like dope. That's cool, but he was like, there was so many influence on how you could treat the 808. You had the trap sounds back in the South with ATL going on. All right, TM88, well, not even ATL, also Memphis too. We're gonna talk about that because Juicy J's related with the 808 Mafia crew. But either way, you know what I mean? 808 Mafia. You got the drill sounds going on with Young Chop, C-Sig, DJL, Cash Money, and then of course you got the West Side, you know what I mean, with DJ Mustard and all that. Obviously Metro, I forgot to throw his name in, Metro as well. And then London on the track as well. So like, you got all these cats right here, you know what I mean? Different ways of how you could make the 808. You got the 808 coming in hard, but they all got their own different ways of how they do it. To me, it was like showing like regional bangers, and I like that idea. I mean, and then of course Travis was doing his own shit down in H-Town, which was unique. I fuck with that. And of course down up north with the sounds in the Toronto, obviously Dre got his own sounds. I felt like Tory was on another fucking level, was doing something even bigger than what his city was doing. Like, that shit was crazy. Crazy. It's funny when you see like wasted potential like how it is right now. Oh my God, it's bad. The only one that's really staying true to their roots for the most part is The Weeknd, from what I've seen from that city. But either way, even though Heartless kind of, it's like, it definitely does bite on the trend a bit there. But either way, we're gonna move on to track number. What number is this motherfucker? 6. Track number 7, Never Fold, produced by Davey Beats. Let's get it.
Hypnotized. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bitch. I might bring no bite out, but I don't play with my nose. Always run my slime and snap into just wipe your nose. Leave them shaking like a stripper when they out the boat. If they said they robbed us, that's the greatest line in talk. I done seen the realest get in front of judge and talk. Main reason why I cannot ever trust a soul. OG told me if I do my dirt, do it alone. Cause when it come to pressure, a lot of these niggas gon' fall. Yeah. I've been seeing everything, but still keep them off close. Yeah, she a shooter too, she could've win pro. Greatest person on my team, no disrespect to bros. Real niggas know I'm just speaking what they told. Heart full of pain, but my mind is full of gold. If I can make profit.
You don't even sound like Gio Dee. You sound like everybody else on this one. I'm gonna be real with you, dog. No. Oh man, I had a feeling. I think I'm not even gonna lament on this right now, but I remember seeing a couple of your joints. I wasn't sure if I wanted to take a peep at your stuff, man. But I know when I heard Colors, I thought, okay, I like that song for a fact. Right now, dog, truth be told, I'm only liking really 2 joints from you. You know, as far as like everything from you and like the whole overall joints, I'm only feeling 2 songs. I might even just skip doing the catalog in general, because I might have a lack of good songs so far. We're gonna move on to track number 9, Want, featuring 1H and Polo Summers.
We was on the same boat, in the same game, we took the same oath. Had a lane switch, I took a different road. Niggas always crazy till we pop 'em. Spider mess with me, we gon' drop 'em. If it is a problem, we gon' solve it. Missing out the syrup with the vodka. Never switch up on my niggas, listen to the code. I'ma get these figures, get these digits, get it off a boat. Why these niggas wanna live on?
This is terrible. It's like, I don't even want to say it. Same shit like I criticized Tory for biting fucking Roddy Ricch. Same fucking sound, same type of beat. Nah, I'm not fucking with that. Track number 9, Automatic, featuring I Am Sue, produced by Shabazzo. Don't fail me now, brother.
Shabazz, holla at me, baby. I'm the same person that you see up on the list. I done ran a trouble nigga, but I never ran. Gotta find out where you from so I know who to say. Don't pull it to the club unless they wanna spin. Okay, no, I play the game, yeah, I play to win. I don't never spend the time, been my life to trend. I don't cheat up on my main, let's the whole 10. I got options, one black, one white, I got options. 50,000 worth of ones, what you tryna spend? Little bro brought the vibe, so we going in. One look at the other, said she dropped in. Dreadlock like a Asian, I'm a mob head. Private plane kicking shit from the cockpit. Locked eyes with your bitch, now she locked in. Foreign little bitch come from the tropics. Call Ray for the ice fight like mosh pits. Where the suit, this right here is big boss shit. And she knew it was a bag when we walked in. Ice fight in the club, that's a bad bitch. I drive, my foreign automatic. She want it, she can get it, she can have it. She want it, she can get it, she can have it. All the dimes, your bitch looking average. My ties, my click full of savage. She want it, she can get it, she can have it. She want it, she can get it, she can have it.
Okay, not too bad, not too bad. This is definitely better than most of the tracks on here. Shabazzo, once again, solid production here. I like the mix-up. Even the previous track, that I could tell like there was a couple of like things the producer tried to include to try to make the song a little bit spicier, but you know what I mean? For the most part, it's like you're still following that same generic template. To me, I already know what's gonna happen. It's so predictable. I don't even need to fucking listen to the rest of the track. I know how this beat is gonna go. End of discussion. I need some surprise, man. I need like some energy. To be honest with you, it feels so just boring and generic, dog. I don't know what Gio Dee was doing on this project. I really don't. Ugh. We're gonna move on to the last track, Non-Believers, featuring Mark E. Bassi, produced by Night Night.
Remember times I had the meetings, say I couldn't get what I had. All the artists they supported, them niggas done in the past. I survived 3 generations, I know that I'm gonna last. They try to tell me take a deal and go with that advance, but they believe in me. They did, it's sad, but they did not believe in me. They did.
I'm gonna point this out to you, dog. At one point, I know this is just lyrics, but I feel like it should be the same way too. In case, if you really believed in yourself, would you really need to settle to generic sounds? No. Settle to these same type of beats, copy the same flow like a few of these other artists are doing, which really, in my opinion, is whack. I'm just saying, like, to me, the best song on this whole project is Colors, and it's like a wide margin. This song is dominating the rest of the tracks on this album, like how the Patriots with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick been dominating the AFC East for the past fucking 20 years. Like, that's how wide of a margin Colors is when it comes to being supreme over the rest of these tracks. I'm just keeping it real. So I'm like, I could tell you going for something else, dog. So to say that people didn't believe in you, I'm getting the sense that you're not really believing in yourself on this project. I'm just speaking for this record solely. I'm not talking about the overall big picture. Just on this record, I felt like you wasn't believing in your original sounds, dog. Your original sounds to me is unique and dope. And the same thing, like, I feel like with other artists, when they give up on being themselves, it's like, you got to have that sustainability. You got to keep pushing and keep going and continue to be yourself. Like, if you want to live in proof that that can work, look no further than what The Weeknd is doing. I mean, the dude's sitting on top. And it's not like he's the chosen one. He's the only one that's just continued to stay true to his craft. Most of these cats are not doing that. I mean, other than J. Cole, another example, once again, dude is doing himself. Been doing things himself for a long minute.